Welcome viewers to Northeast Ed Weekly News Roundup. NSC and GPRN K. Congo Voucher has termed the May 23rd Unity Village incident unfortunate but claimed it was a necessary disarming operation triggered by repeated provocations from the NSCNR Finance Kilonzo Mugato Chopi. At a press briefing at the Ceasefire Supervisory Board CFSB office in Tilaka, NSC and K. Congo Voucher leaders said Mugato repeatedly boasted about having enough cadres and arms to drive out their members from Dimapur. They stressed their action was a response to this provocation, not an assassination attempt. The group said it had evidence of provocation but withheld it for security reasons. They denied firing indiscriminately, stating only 2 to 3 warning rounds were shot when NSCNR member Vatuko allegedly provoked them during the exit. CCTV footage they claim disproved the allegations of indiscriminate firing. They criticized Mugato's FIR as unethical and immature for a revolutionary leader and denied their Vice President Kekato Kine's involvement in the raid. They also claimed some individuals named in the FIR were not involved. NSC and Congo Voucher questioned Mugato's Naga identity and his role as finance Kilonzo in NSCNR, calling it a mockery of the Naga struggle. They cited past resolutions by Sumi national workers opposing non-Nagas holding high posts in the movement and accused NSCNR of violating ceasefire ground rules by allowing Mugato to stock weapons. The group alleged Unity Village Council chairman remained silent due to his relation to Mugato and urged civil society organizations to assess the full facts. Regarding the Assam Rifles visit on May 24, they said it was a routine inquiry held outside their office gate with proper consultation. NSC and K. Congo Voucher warned of future action if Mugato continues to be armed and demanded an unconditional apology from him for allegedly degrading the Naga political movement. The Konyak Students' Union KSU has called for an equitable population-based reservation system in Nagaland, citing long-standing disparities under the current policy. In a press release, KSU President Tem Wang and General Secretary A. Pangnan stated that the existing 48-year-old reservation system has failed to address systematic inequality, especially impacting the Konyak tribe due to faulty implementation and unfair distribution of quotas. Despite comprising over 2.5 lakh people, around 12% of the state's tribal population, the KSU said Konyaks remain severely underrepresented in government jobs. Citing a 2019 report by the Department of Economics and Statistics, KSU highlighted that many Konyak villages, ranges and even constituencies still lack a single NPSC recruited Class 1 gazetted officer. The union further noted that Mon district, home to the Konyak tribe, recorded the lowest literacy in the year 2011 census at 56.60%, exacerbating social and economic deprivation. Repeated appeals for policy review have yielded no positive response, KSU said. The union has now expressed support for the 5 Tribes Committee on Review of Reservation Policy (CORRP) and reiterated the need for demographic data to be central in revising the state's reservation framework. The Combined Technical Association of Nagaland (CTA) and Nagaland Net Qualified Forum (NNQF) have announced the second phase of the agitation after the state government failed to requisition 147 posts of assistant professors and librarians to the Nagaland Public Service Commission (NPSC) within the given deadline. CTN and NNQF said the second phase of agitation would begin with a slogan campaign to raise public awareness. They maintained that the campaign aimed to reflect public frustration and keep pressure on the government. While reaffirming the peaceful and democratic approach, they warned of escalating protests if the government continues to ignore the demands. The groups reiterated the call for immediate requisition and urged the government to address public grievances with transparency and responsibility. At least 27 people, including women and children, have lost their lives in a devastating wave of rain-related disasters across 6 northeastern states of India. Triggered by deep depression over the Bay of Bengal, the region has been battered by moderate to heavy rainfall, causing widespread landslide, flash floods, and house collapses. In Arunachal Pradesh, 9 people were killed, 7 perished when a vehicle was swept away by a massive landslide on the Bana-Sepa stretch of National Highway 30. 2 more died in a separate landslide at a cabbage farm in Lower Subansiri district. Meghalaya reported 6 deaths, including an elderly woman and a minor in East Khasi Hills due to landslide, drowning, and falling trees. In Assam, 5 lives were lost to landslide in Kamrup Metropolitan District. Over 10,000 people have been affected by floods across 6 districts, with major disruptions reported in Guwahati and other areas. Mizoram also saw 5 deaths, including 3 Myanmar refugees after houses collapsed in Serchhip and Champhai district. A wall collapse in Aizawl added to the toll. Tripura mourns the loss of a 16-year-old boy who drowned while fishing during heavy rain in West Tripura. In Nagaland, a truck driver died in a rock fall on National Highway 29 in Chumakitama district. Meanwhile, Manipur is battling severe floods. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla visited affected zones in Imphal, instructing officials to prepare for evacuations and relief operations. Over 1 lakh people have taken shelter in relief camps across the region. Road communication remains heavily disrupted in several districts, with landslides cutting off important routes. The Ministry of Home Affairs has confirmed that the depression over the Bay of Bengal has moved northward, causing widespread rainfall across the northeast. A massive deployment of NDRF, SDRF, and state disaster forces is underway to carry out rescue and relief missions. With several districts on red alert, authorities continue to monitor the situation closely as the region braces for more rain in the coming days.